Hey Midnight Express, welcome to the stream. It is Monday, August 22nd. The time is 4:27 p.m. The temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. I just want to get this thing up and going on my other phone here. Actually, I was just about to ride home instead of stream, and then it stopped raining, so I thought, why not do a stream since I'm out here anyways. Hello, Harjot. Lewis is here. Transportation Land is here. Hoosja is here. So I just recorded a video on the brand new e-bike that I think will be up on the channel on Wednesday. I got to get home and make sure that the video recorded correctly and all that fun stuff. But I do have my brand new e-bike with me. Hello, Stephen Collins, Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer. Good late afternoon. So without further ado, here it is. This is the Himaway Cruiser Step-Through Edition. And I think I put a link to it in the description. If not, I will update that after. And I just did a video where I talked a lot about the different features on the bike. And I took it for a pretty good ride, off-road and on-road, of course. All right, I've got the stream up on my phone here, so I think we're ready to get moving. I have to make the suspension softer here. I can adjust that. So we've got these 26-inch fat Kenda tires. There's a really big, powerful motor. All Himaway bikes have these really powerful motors and fat tire e-bike or fat tire. I don't even know what I'm saying here. I'm kind of tired. They had fat tires and they're always all-terrain. And it's got this 17.5 amp hour battery. It's going to give me lots of range. And crucially for me, this is a step-through model. And it's got these bottle rack mounts. And it's got this nice display here. Let me fire that up. And let me put my other phone. I'm just going to put the phone down for a sec, because the phone that I use to monitor the chat isn't mounted yet. So let me just get that mounted. And I have never streamed on this thing together. So let's see how this goes. I don't know anything if the angle's going to work. Diamond Cutter says this is an awesome e-bike, great investment too. It was an awesome investment of $0 from me. They sent it to me in exchange for making a video with it, and that was the video I just did. And then it was pouring rain, and I thought, oh, I'll just go home. And then as I was heading north up Yonge Street, the rain let up. I'm just gonna see if we're set up right here. I've never been in this part of this new condo complex. Yeah, I don't know. I'm spitting out the wrong words. How's that look? Are we okay? Are we ready to take to the streets, at least until it starts pouring rain again? This is Yonge Street. Let's go left here. As always, when I am live streaming, I'm not going to keep a super close eye on the chat. I'm just going to pull over for a sec and make a quick adjustment. This mount is not on correct. Oh, 500 Yen, thank you very much. Sorry I can't pronounce your name, but the super chat is definitely appreciated. John says looks good. Cindy says looks good. My chest mount is a little loose. I was well on my way home when I decided to pull over and give this a go. Ali BHG is here and she says it's still raining. Bill Chow says good deal, $2,000 e-bike for free with no conditions or... Well, the conditions were that I make a video with it. And that's just what I did. So I have lived up to my end of the deal. I just have to upload the video. Fortunately, for the people who sent me this bike, I quite like it. Do I like it more than my other e-bike, the Ad Motor? The jury's still out on that. We are going down a very, very bumpy stretch of Yonge Street here. So I apologize if there's a lot of shaking going on. My heads-up display is in miles per hour. I can flip that over to kilometers per hour. I just haven't yet got around to it. Let's get up to speed here. This thing accelerates like a bat out of hell. The max speed is 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour. And we're at Grosvenor Street. Clem says terrible road conditions. They are. In the video I was recording yesterday, I saw a guy have to get off his skateboard because of it. So for those of you who watched my stream last night, yes, I was able to get tickets to go see Bill Burr tomorrow night. I had to order them through StubHub, and it said today they were going to be transferred to me from the ticket seller, and that hasn't yet happened. But at some point, I should be getting my Bill Burr tickets. Well, I better, they're already paid for. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow night. All right, let's go right at College Street here. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, Johnny and everyone. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you for your support, good sir, over on the East Coast. Let's let it rip. This is west on College. I'm riding on throttle only. I don't know how long this stream will be. I just wanted to get out and try streaming on this thing. So the sign says bike lane, go right. I just went through a big puddle. Good thing this thing has front and rear fenders. Guys just going for a walk down the road, I guess. Here's Queen's Park. Zach McNally in the house. forecast said we're supposed to get thunderstorms this afternoon. I was looking forward to making a rain video. This morning it was pouring rain. But by the time I got my shit together, the rain had stopped, and then it just started raining a little while ago. But that was short-lived. Mark Lang says, enjoy your ride. Thank you, Mark. To make sure that car wasn't going to turn right. It was indicating right. Is the north end of McCall Street. Here's St. George Street. Rain show says beautiful. Yeah, Lisa, it's been saying that like all day long. So if you're just tuning in, we're going west on College. This is Huron Street. And we're about to hit the north end of Chinatown. And this is my first time live streaming on this new bike. I've only got 12.4 miles in total on this thing. So tomorrow's video should be a walking video. It goes up a car-free Yonge Street and then along a car-free Bloor Street. I recorded that yesterday. HH, $20. Thank you very much for your support and the super chat. It's very kind of you. And we're at Bathurst Street. Never go right around a right turning car. So we've left downtown and entered Little Italy as I just crushed something. I don't know if it's the rain, but I've got a bit of a brake squeal. But thanks again, HH. Thumbs up for you. Be safe. That's the name of the game. So I guess we're going through Little Italy. I didn't premeditate any routes or anything. Ollie says, how's the new e-bike going? I would say really well. This is Euclid. I might just be one of these people that likes everything, like someone who's never going to complain about whatever food you put in front of them. Oh, it's great, because every e-bike I've had, I've just been extremely happy with. This is probably the highest end one, at least in terms of like components and that sort of thing. There's the Royal Theatre on the right. Johnny Lombardi Way. Always says, how fast does it go? It goes 20 miles per hour, tops, or 32, and that's actually a regulatory thing. So it'll accelerate nice and fast, and then it just caps out at that speed. There's not a lot of people out yet on these patios, and with the forecast, there might not be later tonight. And I do have a new video coming up tomorrow on the Johnny Stumbles channel. I've got that scheduled to go live at 12 p.m. I'm going to try to start posting more regularly on that channel as well. This is Crawford Street. And we've made it to Ossington Avenue. There's a green light, but a don't walk sign. What's that all about? There's Dover Court. Maybe we'll go over to the West Toronto Rail Path. There's an idea. It's always nice riding along that. And if I keep following College in this direction, it'll lead me right to the south end of the trail. This area is Little Portugal. Ebike, she said not super busy traffic out right as we hit a bunch of traffic. So much so, the guy in front of me decided to hop up on the sidewalk. Can't say I'm too fond when people do that. Or too that sentence does not make sense. Do not break it down. I wonder why traffic has hit this snarl here. Well, that's not going to help. Eugene says, when does College Street end? It ends right around Lansdowne. Right when you get to Lansdowne, it kind of merges with Dundas Street. So the big culprit here seems to be street parking. That guy who jumped up onto the sidewalk as a shortcut is just up ahead there. And this is Dufferin Street. All right, now we're moving again. That was Brock Avenue. And that car did not leave me a meter. You're supposed to leave one full meter, and that pickup truck did not. That was way too close. And here's where College ends. And we're now on Dundas Street. All right, let's plop down onto the West Toronto rail path. My wallet's kind of trying to jump out of my back pocket. All right, let's go down to a low pedal assist. Sanjib says 195 watching. Thank you all, 195. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz. We're just gonna take it nice and slow through here. I'm going 10 miles per hour. I don't know if the speed limit is 15 or 20. It'll be one of the two. I wonder if these people with their luggage are heading to the Up Express train.
I don't think
That is correct, Headless Chicken. Oh, I see Lisa already answered. This is definitely not a trail for cyclists who like to fly on their bikes. If you're wondering what my bell sounds like, I think it's pretty cool. Chris Sinclair is going to try this trail tonight. So coming up, we'll be going over Bloor Street. Lisa likes the bell. Yeah, my other e-bikes have these horns that are kind of, one of them is really inappropriate to use on a trail like this. It's just overly loud and obnoxious, and the other one is just really high-pitched. But here is Bloor Street. It's good to see some heavy construction equipment where the bike lane would be. Midnight Express, you're tying the knot this Saturday. Congrats to you for that. Or condolences. Just like a strong classic bell. So on the left is a GO train platform. You can also board a train to the airport. Sounds like an Up Express train is about to roll in.
right side.
There's a problem with the server. There we go. That little one looks like they're all alone. So the trail ends just to the north of here. I'm going to stick with it to the end.
The guy.
Thought of getting a train whistle. I can't say that I have. And this is DuPont Street. Maybe I'll head down to DuPont and go right along that. And we have reached the end of the West Toronto Rail Path in the Junction Triangle neighborhood. Mike Landry. Doug Ford was in my city today in New Brunswick. Woohoo! I don't think that's something to celebrate, but thank you, Mike Landry, for your $5. If you could do us a favor and just keep them there for a while. I don't know, maybe about 3.5 years. I think the people of Ontario would very much appreciate that. Thank you, Mike, for your support. We We've arrived at DuPont. Bit of a tricky left turn here. Gotta wait for a break in traffic, which does not appear to be coming. Well, that works. So now it's east on DuPont, and DuPont starts just to the west of here, right where Annette Street comes to an end. So this is northwest of downtown, if you're wondering where this is relative to things. I'm curious, I can't really tell because my cell phone is mounted on the handlebars and it kind of jolts around with the bike. I'm curious as to how smooth the stream will look relative to my other e-bike. It feels a little smoother. I think that might just be these giant fat tires. Don't turn, car, don't turn out. This is Symington Avenue. And this chicken says it looks okay. Chris Sinclair says it's smooth. Independent Mind tells Chris to get a scooter. My other fat tire e-bike, I think, has 24-inch tires. This one has 26. Thank you, Michelle Gray. And C Mills. Gaby loves the breakfast at the Farmhouse Tavern. Chris says the roads are crap no matter what bike you're on. This is not a city known for the quality of the asphalt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take either this e-bike or the other one, and I'm going to jump on a GO train and go somewhere far. And then I'll live stream that ride back into the city. I think that might be fun. The bike lane ends and useless sharrows appear. So we're going to go around the old Galleria. As I'm dodging potholes left and right. Right lane closed. This is Dufferin. We've made it to Dovercourt. All right, I think I'm going to try Poplar Plains. That is a very, very steep hill. It always kicks my ass when I try it on the single speed. So I think that would be a good test for the beastly motor on this thing. We'll see how effortlessly I can go up it. We've made it to Shaw Street. Where it says legal limit is 32. That is true. Well, you can go faster than that. It's just the motor can't power you any faster than that. There is no limit for bikes on the roads. They're subject to the same speed limits that the cars are. There's some big potholes. And we've made it to Christie. Thanks for putting your indicator on at the last second. I see a super chat, but I'm moving a little too quick. I'll take a look next time I stop. But thank you very much for the support. We're approaching Bathurst. Lakers. 8823 says, I'm getting ready for your outstanding Christmas videos. Thank you very much for the $5 and the super chat. You might want to wait a few months. I don't think there'll be any Christmas videos dropping until December. Well, it's always a neat time to explore the city. Although sadly for the size of Toronto, the overall Christmas displays are kind of underwhelming. People often compare Toronto to New York, and in a lot of ways it does compare favorably, but not when it comes to Christmas displays. I think DuPont Street just might be the worst street in Toronto now. Dufferin had that title for a while. Eglinton East and Eglinton West have had that title, but this is a street in dire need of being resurfaced. Vivian Johnson's here. Hello, Vivian Johnson. I'll be pleased to know this bike has a nifty bell on it. Kisuk Lee says, thank you for allowing me to see the streets of Toronto on this morning in Korea. You're very welcome, or as they don't often say in Korea, Chunmaneo. Lisa says, downtown Yonge is kind of shite. It is, but I would say DuPont is even worse. Like, just look how bad the road is here. You shouldn't need a monster truck e-bike just to be able to sail over these streets, but you kind of do. It's just pothole, pothole, pothole. I see a super chat. I'll take a peek at that coming up. So this is Davenport. So I'm going to go left here. I think the cyclist in front of me is doing the same. Or not. Funny dog for a bit of summer hooch. Long time no see. Thank you very much, funny dog. All right, let's do a double cross. I'll get out of these motorists' hair. Thank you very much, funny dog. The joke's on me, there is an advanced green. This was a very unnecessary maneuver. All right, let's go check out one of the steepest and nastiest hills in the city. This hill I'm about to tackle is Poplar Plains. Kristen Clare says, am I wearing the free baseball cap that came with the bike? It did come with a baseball hat. No, I don't think I will ever wear it. Maybe on a stream, but thanks again for the hooch, funny dog. The camera never really does these things justice. But I assure you, this is a pain in the butt. I feel like an asshole just flying around that guy. He's giving it everything he has, and I'm just twisting a throttle flying up this. So I'm actually going 20 miles per hour, which is the max speed up the steepest part of this hill. So this motor doesn't even flinch. There's someone with a leaf blower. I'm being a little bit hard on these brakes just to try them out. I'd rather know what they're capable of than have to find out in an emergency stopping situation. Let's do another quick stop. Ooh, pretty good. Now we turn right here on St. Clair. Ever since it rained, they have been squeaking a little bit. Hopefully that's just temporary. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up or not. Oh, it's definitely picking that up. Bucky says, pop a wheelie. This is a 72-pound bike. I don't know if popping a wheelie is even a thing. This is Deer Park. Real Clever Girl says that's how you use your brakes because you love going fast. Oh, we're at 272 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Midnight says pass him. Deborah Ball is here. Hello, Deborah. I only feel that need to pass people when they're going excessively slow. If not, I have no problem just hanging out behind and passing when it's super safe to do so. He has arrived at his destination. This is Young Street. Vivian Johnson says, thumbs up everyone. Thank you, Vivian. What kind of bike is this, Darwin? It is the Himaway Cruiser step-through model. What is going on here? This UPS truck. Transportation Land says Beltline Trails. I did the Beltline Trail actually in the video I recorded before I did this live stream, so you should be able to see that coming up on Wednesday. Oh, so there's a construction worker with a stop sign holding us up just up ahead, if you're wondering what's going on. So we're all kind of stuck in limbo here for a minute. There we go. I can't really squeeze through here. Well, that kind of worked, I guess. There we go. This is east on St. Clair. I think I'm going to turn north at Mount Pleasant. Val says this vehicle seems to go at a decent clip. I don't know if vehicle is the right word. There are indeed Gaby, although I think they've been closed for a while. I'm not sure if they've reopened that part of the Beltline Trail yet. Now it's north up Mount Pleasant. We're going to be heading through Mount Pleasant Village pretty soon. And on either side of me right now is Mount Pleasant Cemetery. It's 5:30. Traffic seems pretty light. No way that guy wasn't speeding. And this is Davisville Avenue. Thomas says no bike lane in sight. Correct. Jennifer Gallus says I'm by far the best bike streamer. There's a channel called Virtual Japan that does bike streams really well. I think they use a gimbal. And this piece says end of summer before kids go back to school. Lots of vacationing parents. Chris Mills says this bike moves. It's got a beefier motor than my ad motor. So when it hits little uphill sections, it doesn't really break a sweat and drop any speed. What are you doing? Look to your left. Look to your left, you stupid driver. Whenever people pull out way too far like that, the one thing you want to see is that they look at you and see you. And we're in Mount Pleasant Village. Sudan Avenue, so I could take this over to Yonge Street. Transportation line says ride on Dufferin with this bike. Yes, apparently there's multiple C mills. it's still going to rain tonight. Does this bike have more kick than the other one? It's got the same top speed, but it definitely is a bit stronger going uphill. The other one, you can see it losing speed when you're going up a steep hill. This one doesn't really have that issue, but they're both more than adequate. I wouldn't call the ad motor weak by any means. Same with the Move-In. That one's got a 500 watt too. All right, look at this. I do not really have room to safely squeeze through. This is where they're building a crosstown station for the Eglinton LRT. This is Broadway coming up. And there's a left turn, and I would very much like to be making a left turn here. Instead, I'll just go through the traffic light. Maybe hates that intersection all chewed up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's actually worse than Yonge and Eglinton. So this is west on Broadway. Going through an area dubbed Condo Hell. It's kind of amazing how on this side of Yonge, all the old subdivisions have given way to these mega condos, and on the other side of Yonge there's only a few apartment buildings and really no condos. I don't know the reason for that. Okay, Mercedes, your turn.
You're the streamer, right?
That's me. Oh, hello. Tasai, the streamer. Ooh, this is bumpy. North Toronto Collegiate is just on the left. And I've got 3 battery bars out of 5. I have been going pretty hard on the throttle for a lot of this stream. This is an awesome restaurant just on the right here called Sip Wine Bar. I highly recommend it. A lot of people talk about Grazie and Cibo as good Italian restaurants in this area, but I think Sip is better. And it will not break the bank. It's a very reasonably priced restaurant. This is Yonge Street. All right. Well, I think the first stream on this thing went pretty well. New equipment. James vouching for Sip Wine Bar. But there we go. There is the Himaway Cruiser step-through. We've got their logo on there, and yes, it did come with a baseball cap. I've got 23.5 miles in total off of, I guess that's about right. They advertise at 35 to 60 miles range, and I'm 2 bars down, and I've gone 23.5. I've never charged it. There I can change my assists and all that fun stuff. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we'll be seeing a bit more of this bike in the future, but I'm not going to give up on the ad motor. I quite like that one as well. Thank you, Brad Palmer. There's a link to it in the description. Thanks for those who sent super chats, and thanks to our mods, channel members, Patreon supporters, and everyone else. All right, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. Yoink.